Memulus is one of the few people to basically survive the transition out of MLG videos. I've always found that just like mind-blowing. But yeah, 2010's Britain was insane. Now, I'm hoping there's an overlap here where he's going over stuff that I've seen. Because I mean, like, you got Smithy Boy, you've got... there's too much. There's too much.
I feel as though Britain in the 2010s was just somewhere you had to be to experience it. There were so many little things going on that I don't think we appreciated at the time. So I asked on Twitter for you guys to send in your favourite bits of 2010's British culture. My personal pick was Westfield baiting out videos. If you don't know what a Westfield baiting out video is, I'll just show you. We'll just have a look together. And like, there's no point in really trying to look up what it is on the internet because YouTube has scrubbed all of these videos clean. They're all gone. It's frankly a miracle we have this 5-second clip right here.
Get out of the skate skill, you know. Nadine, what's she been up to? She been busting that dotty pum pum.
So it's...
That wasn't words. That actually wasn't words.
The skate skill, you know. Nadine, what's she been up to? She been busting that dotty pum pum.
So it's...
Like, you can so tell that that's 2010. The thing is, when people say certain buzzwords, it just becomes completely, like, unreadable in modern times. Like this article here. Like, that is a real article that came out in, like, the 80s. And I know for a fact everyone on this stream literally just saw Discord Among Us.
So basically, the concept was like a guy would go into a shopping center with a Rode shotgun microphone and ask...
Oh my god, yeah, I've shown the article before. I know that. I know I've shown it before. You do realize some people don't watch every single stream, okay? They don't have the dedication you do. So I'm allowed to repeat bits.
Someone who's usually around 15 who the skettiest girl in their school is. That's the usual question, the skettiest girl, but there's also ones like who do you think sucks the most dick? There's such a large variety of questions that that were asked in these baiting out videos, and eventually it became a national news story because people were just...
Thank you, Anthony, for the prime.
Full naming people on these videos. Like, they would drop full names of other kids at their school, so parents complained, and then YouTube just fucking wiped all the videos off the internet. Understandably. But I've got a tier list here. We're going to be ranking these little nuggets of culture. So I'm going to put baiting out skets in...
I would say a B tier. Personally, a B tier. It's funny, but it's not funny.
Put it in B, I think.
But also, to be fair, like... I feel like me and Memulus would have different levels of humor. His humor would be like more British, and mine is bordering more on complete and utter mental illness.
It was very destructive to society, but it was funny at points. Like the idea of a guy going into a shopping centre with a microphone and going, yeah, who's the biggest slag at your school? It was so fucking stupid. Like, of course all these videos were going to get taken down. Still feel bad for this actor because you know for a fact he never recovered from doing this. Oh my god. Am I going to have to mute it because of Coldplay?
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like a child safety advert about predators online.
Okay, I'll tell you, I'm gonna try and find the full video.
Why was there Coldplay just playing for like a single note?
Because I feel as though if you haven't seen it before, you won't get the gist of what he's doing here. Okay,
guys, this PSA is actually like, it's so funny. It's so funny how like terribly it's directed. You remember being shown this in assembly?
Deleted. But there's a re-upload. And the thing is, right, this video, so it's an internet safety video. It has a very good message. It's about, you know, sort of blackmail and things like that.
She doesn't see so much of me now I've got my own place.
What's he got there? What the fuck is that? Is that a fucking... What is that? Is that an N cage? That console that like... No. N cage console. An N gauge. Has he got one of these? Oh my god, bro. It's like a BlackBerry phone, like, tilted on its side. What is that what is that, man? What is that console he's got, bro? What is that?
Well, welcome.
I love the setting. I love the setting they set up for this. It's just like a messy flat. Yeah, he's just a normal guy. This guy, there's nothing to suspect about this guy. He's just a normal guy with a messy flat. Yeah, he's just a typical guy in his early 20s.
Here, I'm king of the castle.
Looks up the greatest actor of all time.
I'm my own boss. I can live exactly how I want.
Why is it filmed like Hollyoaks or just like any trashy soap opera in the UK?
I won't apologise for the mess because that's just how I like it.
Yeah, man, same. We got so much.
I think he might actually be depressed, by the way. Like, I know, like the guy in the ad, I think he's actually depressed. Like, no one looks at absolute squalor and filth and goes, "Oh, I love this. I love ruminating in my filth." It's like, no, you're probably just depressed or you've got ADHD.
Best of all, I can play
Average ADHD person, by the way. Oh, I'm gonna clean this up. Picks up one beer can. Okay, that's enough. Time to lie down and scroll for 5 hours.
online games against anyone I want
Oh, man, I love gaming. I love gaming. Me and him are one of the same.
without anyone knowing.
Okay. Jarvis, go back. So he's just fucking aiming his pistol in the sky there. Nice. And also on the Xbox 360. Oh, the days.
I also love this footage. The footage they use. He's just shooting at nothing. Look, he's aiming into the fucking sky. Hang on. He's aiming into the fucking sky.
They definitely gave the console to like one of the producers and they've just never touched a controller in their entire life. It's like, wait, this console controls the TV? But where's the wire?
Shoot, there's no one there. This guy's not a real gamer. We're actually not the same. I can't relate to this guy at all.
Yes, get in there.
You didn't shoot anyone. What are you saying? Get in there. You didn't shoot anyone.
Got so many great friends out there. It's really interesting finding out all about them, what they're getting up
To be fair, that bit of World at War was not accurate at all because you'd see 50,000 grenade indicators on the screen.
to, their hobbies, that kind of thing. There's loads of sites we can get together, play games, or just chat away.
Going to the pub in the middle of the day on his own and drinking a beer on his ones. No, we all do that, mate. We all do that.
Check it out. I love to fool around. I've got this one game where I play detective. But it's a kind of guessing game where I try to work out where my friends live, what they look like exactly.
What's that?
The worst thing is, this is so, like, dystopian. This is so funny. Because, basically, he's preying on a girl, right? And the girl just has, like, a full name and address and stuff. Just readily available. Like you just, you go on, like, I don't know, like a Facebook or something, and they're just like, oh, they live on this address, by the way, if you want to go visit them.
Right. Okay, so the idea is he's a nonce, okay? Earlier in the video, I said, me and him are one of the same. I want to clarify that was a joke. But also, like, let's just look at this person's profile. I have no idea what ancient social media this is supposed to be, but...
Dude, I hate that this looks like famous birthdays. Like what our website is this?
What social media has a section where you can put your address and phone number? What?
One game where I play detective. But it's a kind of guessing game where I try to work out where my friends live, what they look like exactly, the school they go to.
And bingo. I can get all the information I need just by doing a little bit of internet research.
I mean, not really. I mean, unless they're fucking stupid, not really. The thing is, right, it's just not a realistic scenario. Like, who puts their address in their bio? Sometimes in, like, the Mr. Beast comment section, you'll see a comment like, hello, Mr. Beast, I am 8 years old. My address is, can you please send me money? But I feel as though if you're, like, old enough to have your own social media profile, you know better than...
I remember giving my address away to a company once. This is like when I was, like, this is a different house. Because I was, like, 10 years old. You guys know the book series Captain Underpants? I remember reading it in school when I was like 10. And then you could like send letters to the writers of the book. And I'm not joking you. I just sent a letter off to them just saying, by the way, I love the book. By the way, can I have an Xbox 360 Elite? Like, could you imagine some little child writes to you and then all they're doing is just e-begging off you. Well, it's not even e-begging. It's like pen begging because it's wrote on a letter.
To not put your address just...
Did you get it? No, of course I fucking didn't get it. They never replied to me.
On there.
Kids haven't got a clue what James Bond here is up to. You see Jade over there? It was easy finding out about her. Take a look at this.
The printed out picture.
I love this video. I love the fact he's just got a printed out picture. He just carries it around with him. It's so ridiculous. This video is so ridiculous.
I got it from her boyfriend's profile.
Like, even at the time, this was outdated. Like,
Well, I wonder when this advert came out. It must have been, I don't know, like 2005 or something like that. Like mid 2000s. But yeah, even then it's like, oh, the pedophile's going to walk around with a A4 like printed picture of the victim.
I remember when I got shown this in school, everyone was just laughing because it was so outdated. Like, no one does this shit. No one
It was like 2011. Oh, it's over. No, it was over before it began.
puts their address on their social media profile. This is like a 50-year-old in 2010's idea of what like the dangers of the internet are.
I couldn't believe my luck. There she was for every...
It has to be at least 2008 since he's playing World at War. See that? See, Lucky Chatter is smart there. Smart there. So it wasn't 2011.
everyone to see. No passwords, nothing. All it took was a few clicks, and I've got her email, IM account, mobile number.
Of course. Of course.
The website looks like famous birthdays.
This just happens. People just leave this information on their social media profiles. Of course they do.
Hi, is that Jade? Yeah, it's Justin here. Remember me, sweetheart? Did you do what I asked? Good girl.
Right, so as you can probably tell, the concept of this video is he's been like blackmailing her into sending like explicit pictures to him via a USB stick in a bush.
Leave it under the bush.
You are joking. You're joking. I don't remember this. I remember the blackmail bit, but actually doing like a dead drop for it?
I feel like, and the bit that gets everyone when they get shown this in class, I wonder if they still show this in schools. Surely not. Surely it was outdated when I saw it in school like 14, 15 years ago. Oh my God, as he starts to live with it's
What great promotion for that song.
it's so bad. But anyway, the good news in the end is he gets arrested for nonsense. I think it's such... I mean, look, the sort of idea of it is very dark, but it's done in such a fucking stupid and outdated way that it's hilarious. So we're going to put the consequences internet safety video
Yeah, the USB dead drop, man. I don't think anyone's did that.
in S tier. I think
Okay, that's fair. That's an S.
staple.
That's
of
fair.
that time.
Fair enough, mate.
Morgs Fest. Are we...
This was so sad. This was so sad. I remember I tried to get into the event, and then I was with Ramska, and we tried to get in. He filmed it, and I'll be honest. The thing is, Will and E was there as well, and Will went with Nico Amala, and they had so many more bits planned than us. They had like, you know, like this pushchair thing, pretending that they had a kid with them and stuff, pretending they were like an old couple. They came properly prepared. And then with me and Matthew, it was just nothing. We were just like, shit, we've got like nothing, bro. Like, we need to like just write up a story or something. And then I heard through the grapevine that Will hired an extra editor to get his video out before me. And then I still got more views. Unlucky. But yeah, like that, like him and Nico planned so many more bits. Like, they planned so much content. And then there was like other YouTubers as well that like they traveled all the way down to actually go to Morgs Fest for content, and then they just bottled it and they just went home, which is genius. But yeah, I remember the days. I am very happy I did not get inside Morgs Fest though. No one got in, by the way. It was like Fort Knox. Because the thing is, the entire point of why the video was funny is trying to get in. But as soon as you get in, it's like, oh great, you're a pedophile now. You're just around like a bunch of like 2-year-olds. Great. Oldest VR chat among us lobby. Like if any of us got in, it would just be like, okay, this is just sad and awkward now. What are we gonna do? Go harass Morgs? Like, no, that's not funny.
Counting Morgs in general, because I feel as though he was an integral part of the 2010s. Morgs Fest, though, I think Morgs Fest was big. Morgs Fest was certainly an event. Who was this? I don't know who this is. I feel as though I know a lot about the Morgs verse, but I don't know who this is. Also, I got shown this the other day.
Hello, Pyro. I've been trying to reach you for a while. I want to tell you, I have reason to believe your Pyro editors are scamming you. I find that very hard to believe. Nice proof, by the way. Nice proof. I like the proof you posted. That being 0.
Morgs has started making videos again, and he went to Benidorm with Bald Martin, and of course I watched the whole thing. Just counting Morgs Fest here, I'm gonna put Morgs Fest. I'll put it in C. I think it's not quite as important as the other two we've looked at so far. The London Olympics torch relay, classic, absolute classic. One of those things that you look forward to. You knew the date when the torch was gonna pass.
What do you mean my live editors are scamming me though? Is it a bit? I'm probably just falling for a bit.
Through your town. Was it as important as Morgs Fest though? I don't think so. I'm gonna put it in D. BG Media Peak British. Okay, are we counting just this video?
Dude, Media? BG Media was like so funny.
Or BG.
I really hope he shows Smithy Boy, man. I'm not looking for a job, but from what I've seen, the editors are trying to edit out TTS messages, but it's done so poorly, I think it might be done by AI. Like the cuts. I don't think my editors are using AI. When have they ever tried to cut out TTS messages as well? They usually don't do that. Are you sure you're on about Pyro Live? Pyro Live, I record off stream to the camera, unless it's like a reaction. I don't think they use AI.
Media in general, because we all know this video. I don't need to play this video for you. We all know this video. I think if we're counting it
Yeah, he cannot play that video, by the way.
as BG Media as a whole, like the Blackpool Cultural Revolution, I think it has to go in S. I think if there was a tier above S, it would go in it. I think BG Media
On the VOD channel? Oh yeah, on the VOD channel, they're edited like normally, I think.
it was the most important thing to happen in the 2010s in this country. This
He's coping because the TTS didn't make it into a video.
beautiful style. I mean, it all comes together, doesn't it? The super dry coat with a million zips, the top man, what they call like baseball top, the long straight hair. The only thing that could be a bit different is turning these into shutter shades. If these were shutter shades, it would be it'd be a great portrait of the early 2010s. I don't know. I feel as though this style, I'm putting it next to Morgs Fest. Sticking one of
Wait. What was that one again?
this video or BG Media in general, because we all know this video. I don't need to play this video for you. We all know this video. I think if we're counting it as BG Media as a whole, like the Blackpool Cultural Revolution, I think it has to go in S. I think if
I never covered BG Media on my channel, but oh my god, Will and E and Memulus made so many videos on that. It was crazy.
there was a tier above S, it would go in it. I think BG Media was the most important thing to happen in the 2010s in this country. This beautiful style, I mean, it all comes together, doesn't it? The super dry coat with a million zips,
Why does the super dry coat have 3 layers of zips, by the way? You are not going to the North Pole.
the top man, what they call like baseball top, the long straight hair. The only thing that could be a bit different is turning these into shutter shades. If these were shutter shades, it would be it'd be a great portrait of the early 2010s. I don't know. I feel as though this style, I'm putting it
D.
Next to Morgs Fest. Sticking one of your mates on the front of this while you go 90 down a hill. I never had one of these, and
That is not a thing that ever existed.
I didn't really understand the appeal. Just get like a JD bug. Get JD bug like all the cool kids did. If this was a JD bug, it would go in A, but it's not, so it's going in F.
It's real you had one.
People already mentioned BG Media, but grime channels in general, yeah, they had a massive uptick in the 2010s, which kind of sparked. I feel so BG Media was like the turning.
But it's so extremely easy to make better cuts. It takes like 2 seconds, and if they're getting paid for bad editing, it doesn't seem right. Well, you got to keep in mind as well with the editors. I usually I'll give them a video around about 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and then they need to get that out like as soon as possible, like usually within like 3 hours, and then do some light editing and stuff.
Point when everyone was like BG Media kind of ruins the.
It's not like they've got the. It's not like they have the whole day to work on a video. It's only 2 editors on the live channel, and they alternate between days so they don't get burnt out.
Sort of good name of grime for the rest of them. What there was what was it? There was JDZ. There was JDZ Media.
Surely you talk about Smithy Boy. Surely we talk about Smithy Boy. You're bloody. Oh, okay. No, the peak has been mentioned. The peak has been mentioned. Okay.
I'm gonna count GRM because even though that started as like a grime channel, I feel as though it's kind of evolved past that. But I think JDZ Media was a big part of 2010's grime. I feel as though it hasn't really left that sort of era. I could be wrong. I'll find the channel. Yeah, I mean, just looking at it, they don't upload very much. It seems as though it's still very much sort of stuff that would fit right in like 2015. So I'm gonna put JDZ Media. Oh. I mean, we're not just counting JDT Media. This is grime channels in general. I'll put them in B. Nothing's in A yet, but put it in B. Oh, here we go. Another style icon. I feel as though I prefer this style to the sunglasses kid. I think this is another B. Actually, is it A? It's A. I think it just evokes so much feeling in me that it becomes A. Oh my god, the swagways. Oh,
these were so good. These were so good. These were goated. These were goated.
Oh, they were just exclusively ridden by the biggest twats in the world. I remember in my college class there was a kid who came from, I think he came from a bit of money or something. Like his mum owned a business or something or other, and he would come in like every day on a fucking Swagway with his Xbox One when that was like the.
You saw one of those guys the other day in a park. Yeah, they still exist. It's like the dodos. Like, everyone thinks they're extinct. They're not really. They're just hiding really well.
New thing in his bag, and he'd plug it into the monitors at college and just play that and then fuck off at the end of the day on his Swagway. Such wankers, aren't they? Like
Swagway.
They were for such wankers. Where do I put it? I hate them, but also they're such like a staple of the time. I remember when they first came out and they were like seen as the coolest thing ever. They're lame as hell. They're so lame. Why did we ever think these were cool like 10 years ago? I'll put them in D. D for dickheads, who are the people that ride them. Radnor Fizz was shit.
What is that? That's like Tizer. You guys remember Tizer? Okay.
Can we watch Memulous MLG Harry Potter, please?
Memulous MLG Harry Potter, bro. That's the video that put him on the map. Yeah, Tizer was so weird. And then they rebranded it, and it just looks so boring. Like, that's such a boring thing. Bring back the Schizo head thing. Look at this, bro. It's just some Cruelty Squad stuff. That looks sick. And then you just got, like, boring like, graphic design is my passion.
I'm sorry, Radnor Fizz was fucking terrible. I'm going to put Radnor Fizz in F. Also, it's a similar thing. Did anyone else have Susos at their school? I wonder if they're still a thing. I'm going to look them up on Google. Suso drink. Yeah. Oh, my God. They changed their...
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Branding. They're outside. I don't know if they still sell them, but they used to look like this. And
oh, wait. I remember that. I think. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm old. Oh. Jesus.
They were shit, but my school had them, and they were like, I don't know, everyone just went for them because they were the only thing.
Pyro,
that
have you watched the latest 2 episodes?
I'm going to rank the Susos. I think Susos were more iconic than Radnor Fizz. I'm going to put Suso. I'll put them next to Morgsfest and the Sunglasses Child. I think this design especially, it just brings back so much, personally, brings back so many memories of joining secondary school. Callum's Corner, what a guy. Let's pull up the classic.
I love Callum's Corner. He kept being trolled on like GTA multiplayer, and he would have crash out after crash out. It was peak after peak.
Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding tic-tac.
Great. It's brilliant. It's classic.
Thank you, someone like you, for the gifted. Appreciate it.
I feel as though Callum's Corner was certainly a staple of the 2010s, and he's still got like he's still like in like the zeitgeist of it. I think he still uploads. You know, a month ago he uploaded the video announcing my retirement from the physical act of love. He's still about. He's still about. But I feel as though the specific Tic Tac video that was iconic. I'm gonna put that in
a staple of British
videos,
culture.
No Scope to Stone. All right, I'm gonna count this as just MLG videos in general. But was this really a British track? I feel as though this was...
It wasn't British. It definitely wasn't a British thing. It was all over. It was like MLG was so weird, man, because it was like it was everywhere on the internet, but then it died. Like that trend must have had the shortest shelf life we have ever seen a meme. I mean, memes now, they last a week. Who cares? But I'm talking about like commentary videos, let's plays, animations. They last a bit and then they kind of die. They might come back, or they slowly taper off. Like, for example, no one does Jacksepticeye and Milkiplier and all that. They don't do these, like, 200-part Let's Plays of Amnesia anymore. Each one's 10 minutes long. The algorithm doesn't support it. That died. Like, MLG died. But yeah, like, you know, Let's Plays and stuff kind of died off, the short ones. But MLG lasted, like, what, 2 years? A year and a half? And then it died. It died.
Wasn't so much a British trend, it was more an international one, but still I'm gonna count it.
What the fuck is that picture? Sleet dog. Why is your profile picture? It's the dog. It's the Walter dog, but he's in Minecraft. He's got Minecraft diamond helmet on. I need that. Someone get me that picture now. No, I don't care about that. I want him with the diamond helmet on. That's not the original, but I like that one. I like that one.
MLG videos, I think they have to go in A. Oh, there we go. The shutter shades. The shutter shades. I thought people that wore these were the
Yep. That was a horrible trend.
coolest people ever. Ooh, I put them in B. I put the
Who popularized that? Was that like Labyrinth or something? Ugh. Labyrinth, come in.
shades.
I swear, like, who popularized that, man? It was like Tiny Temper or something? That goes back ages. Thank you, Ananzi, for the 10.
Man deadass dropped a Nazi dog whistle on stream. On God SMH.
Wait, what was the dog whistle?
It's in B. Oh, Galaxy Print. Fuck.
No. Tiny Temper and Labyrinth. Never saw that song? It's like, Labyrinth, come in.
Galaxy Print. Oh, it's terrible. That goes straight in F. It was dreadful. I hope we don't bring it back. Why was this ever a thing? You rarely ever saw someone like this. It was mainly like influencers at the time you'd see wearing stuff like this, or people that worked for BuzzFeed. Oh my God. Okay, so this isn't one with a picture, but business casual in the club. But young people today will never understand. They will never understand the pain of going to a terrible small town nightclub and being turned away because your shoes aren't right. You had to wear fucking smart shoes, like jeans and a shirt to get into a club. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. All that stopped around about, like, I'd say probably about 2017. But in my hometown, there was a club that was ranked as the second worst in the whole country. It was the second worst in the whole country. And you still
How'd you
had
get
to turn
ranked
up in,
that
like,
bad?
a shirt and smart shoes. It was ridiculous. Yeah, okay, fuck it. Okay, right. I've just Googled 2015 nightclub UK, and I found this picture from Tiger Manchester from the 10th of December 2015.
I thought that was I Did a Thing up there. I was like, what?
I wonder if anyone in this image is watching this video right now. If so, this would give them fucking whiplash just seeing a 10-year-old picture. But do you see what I mean? Like, we had to...
The thing is, what always confuses me is, like, one thing I've noticed, whenever you go back in time throughout the years, people look older because style changes, right? You know, you'll see like BBC interviews of people in the 90s and they look like they're 45, but they're literally like 16. But it's just the way that they dress, they do their hair, the way they style themselves. I have no idea how old anyone is here. To me, they all look like they're pushing 30. But they're probably all younger than me. I hate that so much, man. That's scary.
where business casual went in the club. It was so stupid. It made no sense. But we're putting business casual in the club. I mean, I don't want it to return.
Didn't Vsauce do a video on that? Yeah, it was probably Vsauce, honestly.
But it was, I'll put it in D. Okay, it was iconic. And I don't even know how long it was a thing for. Has it just been a thing forever up until about 2017? But yeah, business casual in the club goes in D. I don't wish for its return. Man.
Smithy Boy was great. It was a bunch of kids and this random guy walking around a council estate, all sharing a cigarette.
Smithy Boy and the crew. What a video this was. Like, I'd say every year or so I go back and watch it just because I can't believe we were once blessed with videos like this. You don't get anything like this anymore. You don't get people putting themselves out there and embarrassing themselves like this.
Yeah, can you, like, he's not wrong, eh? Like, that's the end of an era. No one would do that anymore. Because they know they'd be put on TikTok and, like, embarrassed. That is, oh my god, we got nothing, man. Everything's so, like, sterilized now. We will never have another Smithy Boy, Money My Squad, Check It Man. And then the little ginger kid in the background begging a cigarette the entire video. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll actually never get that again.
Anymore.
Yeah, he can't. I noticed he skipped the actual video, and I don't think he's playing it because I don't know whether Smithy Boys people did it or the song they're playing is copyrighted, but they just went around claiming, like, everyone.
Yo. Sit to the right, sit to the left, really.
They were just so good. I mean, that wasn't the original video. I'll see if I can find the original.
Oh, wait. Does he pull up the original?
What? Is it gone? Where the fuck is Smithy?
No, it has to be there. It has to be there. There's no way. I remember getting a copyright claim from the music they were playing off their phone and walking down the street.
On the crew. No! Where the fuck is it? No.
Another reason to neck it tonight. Okay.
Oh, man. Nah, man. We can't have Smithy Boy and the crew vanish from existence. The Smithy Boy and the crew can't be lost media. No, we can't do this.
This is, dude, can I admit how cooked YouTube Shorts are? It comes up with a YouTube Short before even trying to search for the original video, and then it's just like unrelated garbage. Oh, American Dad? Yeah, that's what I was trying to look up. Oh, Smithy Boy, you meant Stan Smith?
Come on, where is it? No, man, come on, don't make me cry. No! Mate, it's gone. It's fucking lost media. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe that. Smithy Boy and the crew's lost media. I genuinely can't believe it.
No, there has to be. There has to be somewhere.
That's fucking devastating.
Yeah, YouTube search is horrendous. It searches. What it does is it gives you 3 videos. No, it doesn't. It gives you 1 short and then 2 videos that might be the result, and then it just gives you a bunch of random stuff. Oh, here's something you watched before, by the way. Don't click off our site, please.
Smithy Boy and the crew, you're going straight in S, son. R.I.P. Hope you're smoking the biggest reefer in heaven. I don't think so.
There's no way. Mods, a lot of you are furries. You're very internet savvy. I need that Smithy Boy clip. That's not the clip. Could this be it?
Kicking your door because I got safe freeze. On the next one, it's fucking police.
It was a great time.
For clarity, I don't think Smithy Boy actually is dead. It's just the video I'm talking about. Oh my god, guy had the UK on lock at this time. That's not hot shit. Okay, right, yeah. I remember, like,
Man's Not Hot. Oh my god, yeah, that was huge, and then it just disappeared.
This song was big for about 6 months. It was like the biggest thing. I think just based on how
I do wonder how much he profited off that, how much money he made. I really hope he got a bag after that.
Big it was. I'm gonna have to put it in B for big. Them stripping for videos, just olden day goon bait for 12-year-olds. I mean, I never fucked with the strip Fortnite. Strip FIFA, however, I mean, I was still a bit too old for it at that time. But strip FIFA, I feel as though was more iconic than strip Fortnite.
Remember, like KSI, whenever he's doing FIFA, for cheap and reliable coins, you sons of bitches.
Especially in this country, I feel as though no one gaff about.
Sent you the video. Where'd you send it? Dude, what is this? Dude, the person that did the fan art for me, by the way, they made a follow-up piece crying as I roasted them on stream. Okay. Don't like that reply very much. Anyways.
About strip Fortnite here. It was all about strip FIFA. Strip FIFA, I'm putting in C. Nicking one of these from your nan's house to be cool. Your nan went to Top Man in 2012 and bought one of these. I highly doubt it. I think you're lying there. I think you don't know what you're talking about. It's like that scene in, you know, Inglourious Bastards where the guy holds up the wrong free. This is like that. You've never experienced the 2010s, have you? However, Jesus bracelets, I'm slotting them straight into
Probably sure my nan still wears one of those.
B for baptism. Okay, so this is our final tier list. Do you agree with this? Do you not agree with this? What would you have added onto the tier list and where? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe.
Look up Deji Comedy Shorts Gamer intros. I've already seen them. They're cinema. They're actually so good.